On a dark highway in Ohio lies the infamous Dead Man's Curve, a haunted stretch of road that has terrified drivers for decades. Legends say that after midnight, people see ghostly figures standing on the roadside only to vanish in an instant. Some drivers report being chased by phantom headlights, while others found mysterious scratches on their cars. Hi everyone! Welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to tell you about one of America's scariest haunted highways. So buckle up and get ready to take a ride on Dead Man's Curve. In the 1930s, U.S. Route 250 was a busy thoroughfare for travelers moving between Columbus and Cincinnati, Ohio. It was a desolate stretch of road with dense woods and sharp curves, a perfect recipe for disaster. And then there was Dead Man's Curve, a particularly dangerous bend in the highway where many accidents had occurred. Legend has it that if you drive past the curve at midnight, you might just witness something truly terrifying. It all started when a group of friends decided to test their luck. They drove down the highway at precisely 12:01 am and reported seeing several ghostly figures standing at the edge of the road. At first, they assumed it was a group of teenagers playing a prank. But when the car approached, the figures didn't move. They just stood there and waved. And as the car passed, they vanished into thin air. This story quickly spread throughout the town, and soon everyone was talking about the ghost riders of US 250. People began reporting strange experiences on the road, from seeing ghostly figures to hearing phantom screams in the forest. Some even claimed to have been chased by phantom headlights that appeared out of nowhere and then disappeared just as quickly. Then there's the story of the hitchhiker. Legend has it that a young woman hitchhiked along US 250 one night and was picked up by a friendly driver. But as they approached Dead Man's Curve, she suddenly vanished from the back seat. The driver slammed on the brakes, but when he turned around, the hitchhiker was gone. And when he got out of the car to look for her, he found only a set of footprints leading into the forest. These stories may sound like tall tales, but they have been passed down for generations and continue to be told to this day. In fact, many people still avoid driving on US 250 at night, especially after midnight, just in case. But what's really going on here? Are there really ghosts haunting this stretch of highway, or is it all just a figment of people's imaginations? Well, the truth may never be known, but that hasn't stopped people from sharing these stories and keeping the legend of Dead Man's Curve alive. After all, who doesn't love a good ghost story? Especially when it comes with a side of fear and adrenaline. Imagine driving down a dark, deserted highway in the middle of the night when suddenly you see a ghostly figure standing at the edge of the road. You slam on the brakes and turn the wheel to avoid hitting them, but as you pass, they vanish. Then you hear a blood-curdling scream in the forest and feel a cold breeze on your neck despite the stifling heat. Well, if you're not already scared enough, consider this. There are actually places in the United States where these kinds of things have been known to happen. And one of them is the Loveland Ghost Town, located in southwestern Ohio. This abandoned town was once a bustling community of miners and farmers, but today it's home to a whole host of paranormal activity. The history of the Loveland Ghost Town is a long and winding one, filled with tragedy, mystery, and a whole lot of ghosts. From the miners who died in a cave-in to the families who were wiped out by disease, there are countless stories of death and suffering here. And as if that weren't enough, there's also the legend of the Loveland Frog, a mysterious creature that's said to roam the nearby swamplands. For years, people have reported seeing a humanoid frog-like creature that stands over 6 feet tall and has glowing red eyes. Some say it's just a local cryptid, but others believe it could be the spirit of an evil witch who was burned at the stake in the early 1900s. Whatever the truth may be, one thing is certain. The Loveland Frog is just one of the many creepy things that go bump in the night around these parts. If you're brave enough to visit, be sure to bring your ghost hunting gear. You never know what you might find. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, there's no denying that these stories make for some truly terrifying tales. So if you ever find yourself on a dark highway in the middle of nowhere, be sure to keep your eyes open. You never know what you might see. Thank you all for watching. Have any of you ever seen a ghost? Let me know in the comments below. And if you haven't, let's just hope we never do.